Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to a brand new episode, brand new installment of the McClellan Accord podcast. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this gloomy but yet beautiful a Monday evening, 5 o'clock around here out in Michigan. Very excited for this episode. This is a band I can always get behind exactly what they do. I love everything. I love everything that they put out. It doesn't matter if it's a new single, if it's a reimagined track, if it's an album, obviously, who wouldn't love it? If it's an EP, who wouldn't love it? I'm a fan of everything they do. Falling in Reverse dropped a reimagined version of Papa Roach's hit song, Last Resort. I'll cut my life into pizzas, if you get the joke. Anyway, but Last Resort was one of the songs I grew up on. It was always one of my favorite Papa Roach songs. So I kind of grew up on like a Papa Roach / Avenged Sevenfold / Blink-182 kind of thing. And my two favorite songs growing up from Papa Roach were always Between Angels and Insects and Last Resort. So nowadays, once I've gained more of an understanding, Falling in Reverse is one of my favorite bands and one of the more bands who I listen to a lot, and they're very, very influential on my music taste. And so having Ronnie Radke do a reimagined version of the song, I'm really, really excited. I'm really, really excited to see what he does, especially on this track. Just knowing how smart he is and how gifted he is, both with his vocals and just with the way he puts out music. He writes radio bangers. Every song he puts out is doing crazy, crazy numbers, on the radio. And a lot of people hate him. A lot of people hate Falling in Reverse. And if that's one of you, that's okay. Everybody's got their own opinions. I personally am a Falling in Reverse fan. I'm a fan of Ronnie Radke. I think he's a cool dude. He's funny, and he puts out some insane tracks. So I'm very excited to see his twist on Last Resort, especially because it's such an influential song and it's such a legendary song that it's almost like you almost don't want to mess with it because you don't want it to be all right, now it's getting kind of overplayed. But because it's Ronnie Radke and because it's Falling in Reverse, I think because once again I haven't listened to this song at all. I have no idea what is about to happen here. But I'm very, very excited to see what Falling in Reverse does with this track. So without further ado, this is the reimagined version of Last Resort by Papa Roach by Falling in Reverse, ladies and gentlemen. Let's enjoy. Apocalyptic. It's like something you'd see at the end of Okay. A little different so far. I'm a fan. I'm curious if this whole song is like this, or if all of a sudden everybody's gonna kick in and Ronnie's gonna start screaming. Whoa. Whoa. His voice is so good. Creative genius. If I had my phone on me, I'd be... Some cool piano in the background. Ooh, I know. Ooh, I think we're getting a little taste here. It's a nice high note, dude. A singer who can do both. This is powerful. It's crazy that he reimagined it in this way, because this song is so exciting, gets people off their feet, and he turned it into a ballad. Yeah, Ronnie, let's go. Oh. Is this going to pick up? I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious if you want to put his own little extra heavy twist on it. I feel like it's too beautiful to not, though. Right? Right? I guess we'll see. If it happens, if he puts his own extra heavy twist on this, it's going to be right here. One thing I like about his vocals is how he like screams at the end of every word too. Like this whole song has felt like a cry for help. Like he's trapped. I think it's pretty cool, dude. See, I thought that was pretty cool. It's crazy to me how smart he is to be able to take a song that's so, like, it's everybody's favorite Papa Roach song. Like, come on. It's everybody's favorite Papa Roach song. It gets the crowd off their feet, gets them excited. And Ronnie turned this into, a ballad and like almost a cry for help, it feels like, which in my opinion is really, really, really interesting how he imagined the song and how he's able to take that song and make it into this complete 180 of a track and make it like almost a cry for help. I don't know. Like it was, I'm not probably going to listen to this often because it's not really my kind of thing, but me, as a fan of Ronnie Radke and as a fan of Falling in Reverse and a fan of music just in general and a fan of Last Resort and Papa Roach, I can understand and I can see how amazing and phenomenal it was that he took this track and reimagined it in this exact way. And I'm very, very impressed. It's not really my thing. I'm probably not going to listen to it often, but I'm very impressed as to how he did it, and it just shows how smart and how much of a genius Ronnie Radke is. Now, me, as a fan of Falling in Reverse, I'm a fan of their more fun, real heavy stuff. The stuff they've been putting out the past year, 2 years, I want to say, have been absolutely phenomenal. I'm a huge fan of what Falling in Reverse is doing. And once again, it might not be my favorite thing, but I can appreciate the genius behind it. And the genius behind it is Ronnie Radke. And once again, I can appreciate the genius of it. And so it's a cool little track. It's cool how he imagined it. And if I was Papa Roach, I'd be really happy and I'd be really intrigued for this song to see how somebody took a song that's so legendary and has so much influence on everybody and just did a complete 180. And for that, my props to Ronnie Radke, because he just goes against exactly what everybody tells him to do and what is popular and what's not, and he just writes bangers. And once again, it's not my favorite, but the genius and the smarts behind it is up there. And so thanks, Ronnie Radke, for dropping a random Last Resort Reimagined track on us on a Monday morning. But that's all I got for today. I thank you guys so much for joining on Macomb Metalcore today. If you made it this far, thank you very much. If you didn't, you don't even know I'm saying this, so it don't even matter. But without further ado, Macomb Metalcore out.